racks in the 1988 Oldsmobile Cutlass L-Stock Automatic. Sponsored by BLP Racing Products, Hughes Motorsports, Team Race Pack, BW Promotions. ThePJNorth there in his first national event final here at the U.S. Nationals. Attempting to capture his first win in stock. Can he achieve the dream? This a way of life. Banging on the door, bump, bump, bump until I get it in. Attitude like I am already winning it. Foot breaking in anything. Bottom bobbing for a 10. I'm rolling in the cutty, switching feet like Jared Pennington. Showed up at the track, open trailer in my F-250. Jody Lang, a stalker, head on a swivel. What you gonna give me? I spent nights in that truck. Couldn't afford the holiday, just so I could race for big money. Just a shout out Jeremy Jensen. Hits phone lights in garages and learning from our papas. It's Junior Jackson to the radio, top alcohol to those rock stop. South sportsman to the superstar, to the back of races rolling.
What about that riding?
All right, man, I'm ThePJNorth here with, of course, the one and only D3 announcer, Derek Beach.
Hang on, my dad's calling me, Jay Hollinger. Let me get, gotta get Jay out of my ear. Sorry, Dad, but go ahead.
PDRA announcer.
PDRA, Pro Nitrous.
Right, the best. Derek Beach. I've known Derek since he was 8 years old.
Probably this tall, and I got to this tall so far.
You
That's
were the
pretty
same
good.
height. Castrol GTX Junior Dragster.
First
the
ever.
first ever with a two-step in a junior.
Waba.
There it is.
Waba.
The first ever announcer under the age of 13 that they allowed at trails.
Yep, which was just last year.
Just last year. He just became tall enough to ride rides at Cedar Point.
A little taller than Johnny Stanley, but that's okay.
True. He was a field jockey before his current profession. So, when did you fall in love with drag racing?
Man, I started drag racing. Fell in love with it actually before I was 8,
okay.
And got on Christmas Day of 2002. Had the junior sitting in our living room.
That's the
when
way
I
to
walked
do it.
out on Christmas morning. Had the I thought John Force was there.
Tell me, what's one of your craziest stories that you remember from being at the racetrack?
I remember back in the 70s when my dad was running in the alcohol classes and the nitro classes. There used to be a lot of streaking was heavy back in the 70s.
Okay.
I saw a couple streakers going at it, man. That was cool.
And they all supporting me like anyone is dropping hours on it, just to see how far we'll all go. No matter how much you win, you'll still never be cool to a Dogo or Brit or Slate or that boy Cool Simmons. Oh, they asking why we do it. I just lie, say, but women know.
I fell in love with drag racing years ago. Man, I've been racing for 16 years, and you know, I started out in a junior dragster that my father built. He built it originally for my brother, and my brother wasn't into it, and then I got into drag racing, and he built it for me. And drag racing's been with me since I was 10 years old.
I've been couldn't drive the stripe at first till I was taught by Nate Johnson, and now I race on classes. Stop way up to that super street. Motors built by Steve Schmidt, carbureted by BLP. Across the country they know me. B-double-O, take double-O. Spray sliding and get behind, and I think y'all know the rest though. Going after that Wally, ain't no feeling compared. My guys give it to you, or the girls like Brina Spling.
ThePJNorth here with Brina Spling Air. Did I spell it right? Did I say it right that time?
You did say it right,
awesome.
yep.
Super stock champ earlier this year at Indy. So we're doing this music video / documentary, and we're trying to get kind of a feel for people, like their real life. The song's called Way of Life, and as you know, drag racing is not just something we do.
Right.
So tell me when you first fell in love with drag racing.
Probably when I was 8 years old. I started running a junior at Byron Dragway, so the first time I went down, I was hooked.
When I was growing up, watched my dad race his top sportsman super comp car, seen him get those win lights, seen him out there enjoying racing like he did. When I was 18, I started racing myself in my super comp car, and first time out, I got that round to win versus Mike Fuquay, and
that's what it's all about.
Ever since then, I fell in love and been chasing that Wally ever since.
That's it, man. It's all about that Wally.
It
right?
is. It's all about that Wally. All about that Wally.
I appreciate it, brother. Thanks again, man.
We love sport. This just ain't something that we do. This ain't a hobby. It ain't just money. It's drinking bench racing with your crew. It's those winning circles with your family and friends who helped you too. It's those junior drivers on Instagram who say that they look up to you. You win some and you lose some, and we all get frustrated. But it's worth the pain when Westbuck calls saying that you make drag illustrated. It ain't over till it's over. Until the time slip says you got whacked like my boy Cameron.
26 now, and I never thought that at this point I would be making racing music where people can relate and people dig the music that I'm doing. I never thought that this would be my in to the music scene. It's gotten me a lot, and I'm appreciative of all the people that have been receptive. The songs we've sold, streamed 30,000 plus times, purchased in 10 different countries.
It's starting line celebrations in the burnout staying smoky. If you need a golf cart or a party, call my man Okie Dokie. 4 a.m. finishes splitting up the pie. And the call, show up in the million. Ain't even racing, cause I got a dick for Jenny Ball. I just wanna win a national, couple 10s and a 20. Like Highway and Bill Webb, come through and take all of the money. Simpson, race with belts and gold. Nike custom shoes, black and red like the one and only. Shout out to the Mansion Hill, Tebow, or the Richardson boys. Young Guns taking over. Daniel Romer at R&R, and my main man Justin Moore.
We were in Columbus, Ohio 3 years ago. First round, Tim Irwin was going, locked the brakes up, flipped his dragster three times. Three times. And I was right behind him, and I went right behind him, and it was the scariest, craziest moment of my life.
This racing lifestyle ain't made for everybody. We're a special breed with special needs, but we all came to party. No friends on the track, but in the pits we know the truth. And this a way of life, it's the only thing that we do.
So, I'm ThePJNorth here with my man Ray Conley. Ray, how long you been racing, man?
Oh, about probably 20 years.
20, that's it?
Yeah.
Well, when was your first win?
Oh, probably longer than that, yeah.
When was your first win?
First win was probably here.
It's always in my truck, just to try my...
Tell me, when was your first race?
My first race was probably in a streetcar at National Trail Raceway back in 1982.
82.
It was the first time I ever went down a drag strip.
Money that I don't have, still can't get enough. We working 9 to 9 to keep the stream alive. Cause this just ain't something we do, it's a way of life.
I support the music and everything, and I just really support. I really thank you guys so much
problem,
for everything,
man.
Mikey.
Our
Good luck this
pleasure.
weekend, brother.
ThePJNorth in the house.
And I never thought we'd be where we are drag racing. You know, now I'm in a stock car and I've driven super gas for people and I'm driving other cars, and I never truly realized how much I love drag racing, I don't think, until I got to the point now where we're doing this thing almost for a living. And I'm so happy to be here where I'm at. So without drag racing, I don't think I'd be here. So that's how I know I fell in love with drag racing.